What's going on YouTube? It is your boy, and today I have another OU live for you, and today we are using one of my favorite mons. Honestly, I love Dusclops. I think he's a really cool Pokemon. So we have a physically defensive Dusclops, a mixed attacking Mega Latios, a Assault Vest Magearna, a Yachi Berry Lando, a Flyinium Z Gyarados, and a Salazzle. So this is a pretty cool team, getting to use both Dusclops and Salazzle. I haven't used Salazzle much in like any tier really because I don't really play too much RU, and I haven't used him yet in OU, but a really cool thing about him is that he can literally poison anything, so I really like having Toxic on him. And then I just have a Choice Scarf to have speed control and try to catch some like Tapu Kokos or something. But we will be able to poison this Celesteela, or literally anything. You'll be able to poison Toxapex, so that's super cool. I think I just want to lead off with my Dusclops predicting a Medicham lead. Yep, so he cannot fake me out, and I can just go straight for a Will-O-Wisp here, I think. I think that would be my best play, because Medicham can't really do anything to hurt me, and I completely expected the Greninja to come out. That lets me get out my Magearna here, and yep, sets up spikes like I expected him, but we see that he is indeed a Battle Bond because he did not change to ground type. Now, there's a couple things he could do here. He could go Gastrodon, or he could go Lando. And, I think he would want to go Gastrodon, to be honest. I don't have a really great way of punishing that, though. So, what I'm going to do is go out into my Gyarados, I think. Yeah, he goes Gastrodon. He will either try to... So I expect this Gastrodon to be specially defensive, because that's how they normally are in OU. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance and hope he doesn't go for the Scald Burn. And if he does Scald, yeah, alright. Toxic, that's kind of expected, to be honest, but that's fine. And just right here, he might want to go out into the Celesteela, but I just want to throw off a Supersonic Sky Strike. Yeah, go Celesteela, which is a good play on his part, but I'm going to predict him to Protect now, and that will let me get up another Dragon Dance. Yeah, the issue is, like, I didn't have a way to break through Gastrodon very easily. Really great play on his part going for the Leech Seed right there. But I completely predict him to Protect this turn, so I'm going to bounce right now. I didn't want to Waterfall because Waterfall 1 would go into the Protect, and 2, if I Waterfalled twice in a row, it could go out into Gastrodon. Unfortunately, I missed there, so we don't get it going with the Gyarados. But I can just go straight into my Salazzle, I think, here. Yeah, I really don't break the core Gastrodon Celesteela very well because I don't have any Grass-type moves on this team. I think my best way to do it was to try to get a Poison on the Gastrodon, but unfortunately just not a whole lot of options there, to be honest. So I feel like it should be a pretty obvious fire move, and even if, he can't really hurt me with anything, so I'm just going to go straight for a Toxic on anything he wants to bring out here. So yeah, I'll take that on your Lando. That is fine with me, and what I really want to do is get my rocks up right now. And I have a Yachi Berry, so I should be able to do that. Yep, we see the Hidden Power Ice there, and then I can just do the same back to him. Goes for the Gastrodon here, and that will... Ooh, I predicted another... Actually, he very well could Scald here. I'm gonna go into my Latios. It does go for the Toxic here. I was thinking about going into my Salazzle, but I really couldn't risk Salazzle on the Scald. I think that was a play I might have had to make if I wanted to have a chance of winning this game, though. So I'm gonna go straight for a Psychic here. Goes into a Celesteela, which is smart. I didn't want to have the special attack drop if he stayed in and not be able to 2-hit KO him. So I'm just going to go straight into my, I'm gonna go Landorus. He goes for a Protect. I'm going to Defog and then set my rocks back up. He'll probably want to stay in a Leech Seed. Yep. So I can get my rocks back up here. Double Leech Seeds, which is a really good play. I'm going to go into my Salazzle now, though, because he still really shouldn't be able to hurt my Salazzle at all. Flamethrowers here, yeah. Flamethrower and Heavy Slam also will not do damage. So this time, I think I want to go for a Toxic still. If his Lando comes in, his Lando actually has 64% of its health left. So I'm actually going to go for a Flamethrower here. Smart going for a Protect to scout what I'm doing, but I'm going to go for a double Flamethrower because he does not know that I am Choice Scarfed. So if he goes out into his Gastrodon, I think that's a really risky play for him because he does not know what my item is. He does go Gastrodon. However, he still doesn't know what my item is. But if I switch out, he will. And I kind of hope he... I'm gonna go into my Magearna. He Earthquakes me, yeah. Yeah. I just feel like there haven't been like too many plays I could have made this match to do anything. It's a pretty obvious Flare Cannon here, I feel like. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch and hope he goes Celesteela, I think. Because I'm way in the back and there's no way I can break through this Gastrodon, so yeah, stays in, goes for another Earthquake. There wasn't much I could do. So we lose that one. I really could not break through the Gastrodon, and now we see Rain. We are not getting the matchups that we want with this team right now, I don't think. Although Dusclops should really be able to stop Swampert pretty well. A lot better than other things can. I mean, yeah, looking at it, maybe we, I think we have a chance versus Rain. I think we have a definite chance versus Rain. So, I don't expect him to go hard Swampert on this. I think that's a really bad play. So I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. He went hard Swampert on it. What if I just Flare Cannon? Dude, you would have lost so much health. I think that was a really poor play on his part, to be honest. I'm going to go hard into Gyarados because if he Water moves, it shouldn't hurt me too much. But I really don't think going Swampert was a good play there. I think I can just... if he has Stone Edge, that will hurt, but I don't think he's Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure he's Earthquake, Waterfall, Ice Punch. So I'm going to go for an Earthquake, expecting Tapu Koko. Yep. Nice. So we catch Tapu Koko on the switches. Is really great for my Gyarados. Fortunately, he gets the Seed there, but honestly, Dusclops just should be able to take this thing down pretty easily. Because we can just throw off a Will-O-Wisp right here, and assuming we hit, we should be good, except we don't hit, so we're not good. But that is the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Dude, if we would have hit that Will-O-Wisp, we would have been so good. So good. Unfortunately, that's just way... my gosh, that's so annoying. I'm gonna Pain Split. That's so frustrating, honestly. It's really annoying. If I come in, I think he just stays in, no matter what I go into. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Gyarados and then double into my Lando and try to get up my rocks, so I can get the double Intimidate off on him. This is frustrating though, he definitely shouldn't have gone Swampert on my Flare Cannon turn 1. And I was thinking I should just Flare Cannon. Goes for another Sword Stance, which is a good play on his part. So I'm just gonna Hidden Power Ice him to try to take him down. Yeah, so he's essentially at +2 now. And he should go down to burn. Nice. This is so annoying though. I'm gonna set up my stealth rocks because, yeah, I can live that, and then brings out Swampert. I'm gonna save Lando for the. I kind of want to save Lando for the Intimidate. How much is Pelipper at? Pelipper's at full. I'm 366 speed, so quick math, he would be at like 520. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd outspeed him there. Honestly think Magearna's probably, no, because Magearna can take down the Kingdra and the Pelipper. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into my Salazzle and then come back out into my Lando to get the Intimidate. So go back to Lando, get the Intimidate, and just throw off an Earthquake in case he wants to switch for some weird reason. So this can let my... I have decisions to make. I'm pretty sure we lost this one too. Dang. I don't know how much a waterfall will do to me. I'm pretty sure I live one hit because he's at -2. And then if I just throw off a Supersonic Sky Strike, if he goes into Ferrothorn, yeah, I'm going to throw off a Supersonic Sky Strike. Gives me Kingdra there, which is really nice. So surprisingly, Gyarados actually did a smashing job versus this Rain team. Waterfall here will do a lot. Goes into Ferrothorn now. That's interesting. So I don't know what he wants to do here. I don't know if he'll probably have Power Whip. Could Spike Stack, I suppose. I'm gonna go for a bounce. Yeah, tries to Gyro Ball me there. I don't know how much Ferrothorn will really be able to do. Protects there, which is smart, but this is wasting Rain. I kind of want him to come out in the Rain though. So I'm gonna bounce again, expecting him to want to go Pelipper or Leech Seed. That's fine. He can continue protecting on these, I think. Yeah. I want to see if he ever chooses to either give me the Ferrothorn. Does have spikes, unfortunately. I wonder if he'll ever choose me. I wanted to see if he would ever switch out or just choose to let me hit the Ferrothorn. Yeah, so... Come out with Magearna, and I guess we just have to freeze. If I Flare Cannon turn 1, we would be in such a good position, I think. Because Swampert would be like really, really low. Because he hadn't even Mega'd yet, so he would have taken like a butt ton from that. Is this Pelipper gonna stay out again? I swear if this Pelipper stays out again. Or switches again. I think it might be in my best interest to just Flare Cannon. How much did the Ice Beam do? Yeah. I'm gonna go straight for the Flare Cannon. Goes Ferrothorn. I can Volt Switch on him though. Probably wants to Spike Stack maybe, or Leech Seed, that makes sense. We can... He... Probably Protect. Goes hard Swampert. So I'm gonna Psychic that. I don't know if Draco Meteor will kill, and if he switches... If he switches, I can probably get my Magearna in though. I'm gonna go hard Draco Meteor. Because we'll live one. Draco does not kill him, unfortunately, and we lose. Yeah, GG again. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get some wins though. I'm feeling wins with this team. I don't think this is a great team, but I definitely don't think this is a terrible team. And now we see some Wax Stall. This is interesting. Pyukumuku and Heatran, Sableye, Skarmory. Let's see. So really great thing is Salazzle can toxic everything. Like literally everything on his team. So what I actually want to do is I'm actually going to lead Magearna. Because if he leads Sableye, yeah, I'm going to force a switch on him. So he's going to protect turn 1 probably. And this gives me a free Volt Switch because there's no way he stays in on Flare Cannon. And if he does, he's a man. But as a stall player, you can't make that play, I don't think. So it goes Ferrothorn there. This is an easy flamethrower for me, but he has a Heatran, so I'm actually going to go for the Toxic, expecting him to go out into that Heatran. And because of Corrosion, we will be able to Toxic him, which is really great, and we cannot miss because we are a Poison type, which is super cool, and I like that a lot. Heatran, unfortunately, can do a number versus my team. I think my Latios is probably the best thing against him. Sets up rocks, which is pretty much expected, but we have a Toxic on him, which is incredible. And the only thing that would potentially be able to heal Bell is the Chansey. Let's see. Pyukumuku can also really cause troubles for my team. I feel like this is pretty free Earthquake here. Decides to give me the Heatran, which is interesting. Because I feel like a lot of Latios run Earthquakes. Comes out to Ferrothorn. That can be... What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out to my Landorus because I expect him to Spike or Leech Seed there, and I just want to Defog because I don't want these hazards here. And I'm going to go straight out into my Salazzle again. And this time he does not have the Ferrothorn. Oh, why does he have Stealth Rock on Ferrothorn and Heatran? I bet he has Stealth Rock on like his Chansey as well. I'm just going to go straight for Flamethrower this time because he no longer has the Heatran. I don't expect him to stay in, but I'm going to Flamethrower just in case because I feel like he's made a couple interesting plays so far. I'm going to come out to Lando and just Defog again. Unfortunately, Landorus is my Defogger and I don't have any recovery on him, so this could be a big issue, but I really can't be having all these hazards over here on my side. If I can get rid of Pyukumuku, my Gyarados can win the game pretty easily. But unfortunately, Pyukumuku is unaware. I'm going to Earthquake as he sets up hazards to just try to keep him low. And I think I'll Earthquake again. No, I'm going to keep Lando to come in and Defog later. I want to get a burn on this thing though. So I'm going to go out into my Dusclops and I can just... Oh, he probably expects the Will-O-Wisp though and wants to go Sableye. At least I would predict him. At least that would be my prediction, so I'm actually going to go into my Magearna predicting the Sableye. Spikes on me. Interesting play. This Ferrothorn is going to be trouble for me to take down if I cannot get my my Salazzle on it. I don't want to bring my Lando out this turn in case he goes for an attack. So I'm going to go out into my Dusclops, who can take any hit this thing wants to go for. If he Leech Seeds, that's fine because I have Pain Split. So he's going to be taking some health from me. I'm going to be taking some health from him. We're all going to be good health buddies. And Dusclops does not have a high HP stat, so yeah, I'll take a ton of that, dude. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hold this Seismic Toss for me real fast. Yeah, set up your spikes. I'll just come out and defog those in a hot minute. If you want to get Will-O-Wisped, get Will-O-Wisp because he's not switching out on Dusclops at all. So I will take that residual damage, and I'm just gonna come right back out and defog those. This boy is like heavy hazard stacking, heavy hazard stacking stall though. He's got 2 spikers, 2 things with Stealth Rock, maybe Chansey has Stealth Rock, probably not. Sableye to keep the hazards off, so he's just like heavy hazards. Dusclops pain splitting on the Chansey's gonna be sick. Yeah, I can Seismic Toss here. He's gonna Leech Seed. I will Pain Split one more time. He can Protect. I will Pain Split one more time. Bring something out on the Pain Split. Go ahead. Actually don't know if Pain Split works on Ghost types. So if he brings out the Sableye, I'm not positive if it will do anything. So I currently have 24.6% of my HP left on Lando, so I'm not sure if that will... If he Leech Seeds right here, I'm not sure if it will kill me or not. Magearna can put in work against the Sableye, Skarmory, pretty much that entire bottom row. I'm gonna go out into my Gyarados right now, actually, because I don't want to get Leech Seed on my... Oh, actually goes for spikes there. So what I'm gonna do is just put out my Z move on him because I think this will kill. Nice. So get rid of the Ferrothorn. That Pyukumuku is still looking at me weird though. He's looking at me funny. He's like, what's up? You wanna die? I'm just gonna bring out my Lando here to get rid of the hazards. Probably wants to Toxic or Soak Me or something, but that will let me get rid of these because I do not like these on my side of the field. He no longer has Stealth Rock unless his Chansey is also Stealth Rock, which would mean he have 3 Rockers, which would be totally crazy. He might still have spikes on Skarmory though. I'm not sure what his Skarmory set is. But this boy is just like heavy entry hazards. Like super annoying to play. Like please don't switch against me. Yeah, we'll take that. You lower my evasiveness, but that still gets rid of the hazards. So we can just have my Magearna come out here. And I don't think I want to predict. I think I just want to go, ooh, actually no. I only have 8 Flare Cannons and he can stall them out with Protect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Ice Beam. In case he switches, I might freeze something. Yeah, so if I freeze this Chansey, that would be really cool. We don't, but that's fine. I can just Volt Switch out. And I don't want to waste too many Flare Cannons because that's going to be my best way to kill this Sableye. I'm going to bring out my... I expect him to want a Toxic, to be honest. So I'm going to bring out my Salazzle, and even if he Seismic Tosses, yeah, that will only do a portion of my HP. And probably does not want to Toxic this turn. So I'm going to go out into my my Dusclops and just go for a Pain Split because this will do a metric ton to Chansey. Unfortunately, it does get the Toxic off on me there, but I'm going to, yeah, pretty much my only way to break through this Chansey is to go to my Gyarados, but if I, oh, actually goes Sableye there, interesting. So we actually keep the Chansey at 43 HP, which is really great. But I really don't think I'm going to be able to break through that Pyukumuku, which is the biggest issue. So I'm going to go Magearna here. Misses the Willow, unfortunately, for him. But I think I'm just going to... hard Volt Switch. Stays in. I'm going to Flare Cannon this time. If he goes Chansey, really good play. I do have the Iron Head though, so I will try to flinch him down. Fortunately, he stays in there with the Sableye. So What I'm going to do is Ironhead, I think. Because I'm faster, and if he brings in the Chansey, nice. So let's see how much that does. 18%. We need one flinch. One flinch, please. One flinch, baby. Just one. One flinch and we win. If we got rid of that Chansey, life would be just so much easier. Yeah. Dang. Just not getting the matchups we want to see with this team. Really not seeing the matchups we want to see. Maybe it's just a terrible team. And like, obviously it's not a good team. Maybe it just sucks more than I thought it did. Because I thought it definitely had potential. But I think it would be a lot better versus like a very offensive team is probably what this is best versus. He can just go Pyukumuku here, honestly. That's completely what I expected, and I don't think I can win at all. Unless I get like 10 flinches in a row with Ironhead. Which, like, this is a Magearna, not a Jirachi, you know? Yeah, I think versus a fatter team, this team would do, or not a fatter, a more offensive team, this team would do really well. Just with the Assault Vest Magearna being able to take all the special hits, being able to pivot out into something, the Latios has really great coverage, Dusclops can stop a ton of physical attackers, the Salazzle can poison a lot of things, that like there's nothing you can switch in to take the poison from it unless you have like a Gliscor, obviously. And then the Gyarados could be like a late game cleaner kind of thing. But Dr. Heaven disconnected and has a minute to reconnect. I wonder if he's coming back. Cause like, alright, he reconnected. I was about to say, like, he's definitely won this game. What a terrible fate we have here, though. We can just Volt Switch out there. He's gonna go for the Toxic. My best way of dealing with this is going for a Toxic. Ooh, we actually get the Toxic out on the Pyukumuku, which gives like a tiny bit of hope to the team. But like, not a ton. Because thankfully the Sableye was low enough that he couldn't just bring it in on anything. So like, I will stay here and finish this game, because if we can get lucky enough to have Chansey as like the last thing, we might be able to do something versus it. So I'm going to Volt Switch out here into my Dusclops, expecting a Seismic Toss. Goes for Heal Bell. Yep. We cannot do anything versus that. We had like a glimmer of hope if he didn't have the Heal Bell, or if we got the one flinch on the Chansey, that game was as good as ours. Unfortunately, we were not that fortunate. And I feel like I played that game really well. Like, I think I made a lot of really great reads and a lot of good plays, and we just didn't have a great stall matchup for this team. I would like to play with the team a little bit more, just kind of see how they do, but fortunately we go like 0-3 in this live, which is not good, but that's the way it happens sometimes. So please, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Peace out, and check out my Nuzlocke if you haven't already. That's going to be fun.